uh, like, I just, like, see people do cool stuff, I'm like, man, I wish I could do that, and then I, like, sit down, and I can't do it, and then I'm like, well, guess like, oh, I wasn't the best in the world at something on my first try, I guess I gotta give up, you know? But I'm just like, it's not even to impress people, it's just like, it just looks so sick to be that good at something, you know? Like, I just wish I could be that nasty. Like, just, I don't know. I think it just looks like, it just looks so, you look so free when you can do something like that, you know? Like, and wouldn't that be sick to be just, like, oh, frick. There's that thing over there. I know what that is. That's a secret star. Alright, well, I guess I'm not getting that. It just looks so freeing to be that good. Oh. You know, like, you can just, even if you're not the best, if you just have, like, that. But yeah, it just seems so, like, being so, like, good at something, it feels and looks so freeing, you know? That I wish I could do it. So it's just I need to get to that level, you know, of it definitely takes a lot of skill to be that good. You can do all the crazy stuff you see on social media and stuff. But you know, for some stuff, I'm sure one of these days I'll get to it, you know, it's a lot of that stuff is definitely not you can just pick up and do it. It's more so like years and years of trying, but that doesn't mean I can't look at it and be like, wow, I would love to do that. So, yeah, it's like, I don't know if jealous is the right word, but, you know, I look at that and I'm like, man, that just looks so sick. It's not even for the skill or the talent itself, it's just like, man, it looks so much fun to be that good that you can do stuff like that. Oh, wait, I did that stupid, those robots are the worst. If you ever see a robot and a bunch of trash in a Mario Galaxy game, run. Those are the worst levels ever conceived. But, yeah, it just looks so freeing to be that good at something. And, you know, got, I don't know, I've got my own things that I'm, like, decent at, you know? If y'all had seen me in Brawlhalla, if y'all had caught me in Brawlhalla back in 2021, I was a beast. Like, obviously, I don't even need to deal with this. Okay, maybe I did need to deal with it. Obviously, they've added, you know, they've added another rank of, like, the best players in the world. I peaked platinum, so does that tell you a lot? No, but I used to be pretty darn, I thought I just died. I used to be pretty darn nasty in Brawlhalla. And I mean, I feel like, you know, there's a level of, like, once you get good at something, what good is to you kind of changes, because then you see, like, oh, this is how good, like, the best are, and I'm not one of the best, so you kind of Wait, no, don't do that. Go stuff right there. So it doesn't feel as good, but like, you know, I definitely was solid. So, you know, it's all about perspective. You know? Compared to someone who just picked up the game, I was definitely untouchable. Compared to the top percentage, maybe not the best, but you know, you just gotta take what you can get. You can't be, not everyone can be the best, and not everyone can be the best at everything, so take your wins where you can get them. Yeah. Life lessons with 3D Waffle. I'm sure that's not what you expected when you clicked on this video. It's just a bunch of introspection and self-actualization. I don't know if that's the right term, but no. Okay. Would have been nice if I got that first try. There we go. Yeah. It is what it is. But I think skill and passion, two of the most freeing things in the world, you know? And it's freeing in different ways, you know? Like, when you're so passionate about something, it frees you in the sense of, like, frees you from judgment of others. You know, you don't care. You just go out there and have fun. And then, like, for you in terms of skill, it's like you get up there and you just do whatever you want, you know? You're not held back by, like, oh, you have this idea of, like, trying something new, and it's like, you can just do that. Like, what's more free than going out somewhere, whether it's, like, on a basketball court or in a video game, just being able to do, like, freaking whatever. That's so freeing. And just being able to, like, hey, you know, I wanna try this thing. And you can just try that thing. You know, isn't that sick? Sorry, I'm remembering stuff about this level. I want to get rid of all my clouds right now. Make a little pyramid. I'm really concentrating because I need to get like all of these coins pretty much in order to get the Luma. There we go. Yeah, there's like hungry. I think this is where one of the first hungry Lumas is. So I really would like to not have to do that again. So we're gonna get some coins. Get your money up, not your funny up, as they say. But yeah, it just feels so freeing to be like. It just seems so freeing to be able to just go out onto like whatever the method is, and just think about something and then like do it, or just like, you know, try it, and then you know, like, oh I can't do that. But it's like, it's so freeing to know versus like when you don't know and you're like, maybe if I was better, I could have some certainty of like if this was possible or not. You know, that's definitely something that would be sick. And you know, I feel like just being free and feeling fear too. Like, top 10 things you could ever do. Like, eat, sleep, be free. That's what I wish I could. That's my ideal world right now. If I could just eat, sleep, and be free, I'm happy. I'm more than happy. I'm like the most fulfilled any fulfilled person could ever be. Like, isn't that just sick? How did that? And who knows? Maybe playing Mario will help me get good enough that I can play Mario and I can feel free. Also the Cloud power-up. One of the goated power-ups of all time. I literally don't even have to engage with the level design. That Cloud power-up makes you free. You can do whatever. As I will hopefully be able to demonstrate, instead of embarrassing myself. Like, I think the Mario Galaxy games have some interesting power-ups, because, like, it's not like 2D Mario games where you can just, like, you can just hold the power-up for the whole level, you know? Some power-ups, if you had a bunch of 2D power-ups in Mario, it would kind of, Mario Galaxy, it would kind of break the game with how the game's designed. So, the unique power-ups they have, one, are unique and funny and interesting, but two, they're just like, there's just a lot of, like a cloud power-up, like, it breaks the game, but in such a fun way where even if they, like, even if it's something that Nintendo thought of and knew was gonna happen, like, they knew you'd be able to do this, it's still, like, it still just feels so sick. Like, I think, like, it just feels so sick to be able to, like, oh, those platforms there, don't need them. I can just do what I want. Like, these platforms here, don't need them. Like, isn't, like, regardless if that's, like, intended or not, like they thought you could do that and they knew you could do that or not. It just feels so good. I was supposed to hold on to that. Oh, it doesn't even matter. I feel like Shadow clones are such an, or Shadow Marios are such an interesting. I just completely, like, tangented away from my point. But yeah, you know, things are, like, if like, whether or not the developer intended for you to be able to do it, like, I mean, look at this over here. You look at this, they want you to do that. And I'm sure they knew you could ignore it, but, like, just the fact that you can, like, come over here, boom, bam, bop, boom, pow. That feels so sick, regardless of if the developers knew you could do that or not. And on to the other thing I was saying. I was just saying how, like, Cosmic... Wow. Like, the Cosmic Mario clones are really fun and interesting, because, like, they're not hard at all, because, like, they only follow you, so if you just keep moving, they can't touch you, but, like, in later levels, it's kind of like you have to backtrack. So, you can't just keep running forward, you really have to think about it. This is the chimp. He's kind of an asshole. I'm not his biggest fan. He's got that shit on, you know? Like, I'm not dissing. But, in terms of what he asks of you, he is a bit of an asshole. And he definitely rubs it in your face when you don't succeed. And fuck that, you know? I'm gonna watch this back. I'm gonna watch this footage back, and I'm very concerned. I'm gonna be like, what is bro rambling about? You know? So we'll see how it is, and we'll see if, like, this isn't gonna be, like, super hyper edited. Especially since I'm a pretty novice editor. But we'll see if I'm able to keep all the coherent thoughts, within. 'Cause, you know, as I'm learning, this very much is a balancing act of, like, keeping, like, not thinking about, like, you know, you want to keep at least in my mind, what I'm aiming for is like, you know, have a good amount, like be speaking a good amount, so that like there's something going on, like there's a bit more going on to keep people entertained, but not like not talking too much that it's like distracting me from the gameplay, but also like, you know, not so focused on the gameplay that it's distracting me from talking. As you can see, it's kind of currently a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how that progresses. We'll see how I get better, you know. Ultimately, it's funny. Like I am posting these to my public YouTube channel, but in many ways, this is more for me. You know, one, have some fun playing a Mario game and just show people what's up, but also just like hone, I wouldn't say public speaking, but like speaking with no script and just finding things to say, and editing, you know, keeping a conversation going where there's no one to talk to. Like, I feel like all of these things are things that I want to improve on, genuine skills that can be applied, maybe not exactly to all my life, but they can be applied. So it's like, it's definitely like, I doubt I'm gonna like make like a bunch of money from this, but you know, if any, but this is just excuse to work on all those things, like especially as a like editor with no experience. Who am I gonna get to like let me edit for them? And then again, like, you know, if it's editing's not the best, I messed up. If my editing's not the best, like, then still it's gonna be gotta like do it more than once. So that hit me? Are you kidding? Hit it! Okay, we got him. So it's like best to do it here where, you know, if it's not perfect, if it's not the greatest, it doesn't matter as much, because it's like mine, it's like, it only matters, like, obviously, I'm not just gonna try to put out content that's terrible, but it is me who just gets to decide if I want to put it out or not. So I only have to live up to my own current standards, rather than like making sure that I do the best and be so stressed and not want to do it because it's like, oh, I need to make this perfect for whoever I'm doing it for. So yeah, I think this will be a fun, maybe not a little side project, but you know, it'll be a like side project that I'll try to keep up on, try to record a good amount.